Well, I'm here with Ric Griffith. He is the owner of the Pumpkin House right here in Kenova, West Virginia. Now, I have to tell you, I've never been to the Pumpkin House. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm excited to have you here. Every year people from our region tell me that they've not visited the Pumpkin House, and yet we have visitors last year from 46 countries and 48 states. So we want the local people to come as well.
Awesome. So this is your home. This is where you live, eat, sleep, everything.
Yes, in fact, children sometimes ask me, you live in the Pumpkin House? How can that be? But it's a neat old house. It's on the National Historic Record, not for pumpkins, but for the man who lived here. Joseph Miller was twice elected state auditor of West Virginia, was going to run for governor, but President Grover Cleveland became his good friend and appointed him to be the commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service. And so Grover Cleveland has actually slept here before. And about 10 years ago, I looked up and Googled Grover Cleveland's grandson, and he came and visited here too. So we've had a president and a president's grandson stay in the house.
So fun. So you have to tell me, what was the thought behind the pumpkins? Like, when did this start? You just wake up one day and thought, I'm going to put all these pumpkins out here?
No, it started when my daughters were little. I have 3 girls, and I carved a pumpkin for each of us. And then we began to fill up the porch rail and the porch roof, and then it bled into the yard. And we started building props, and it became an obsessive-compulsive disorder.
No, it's so neat though, because like you said, people come from all across the world to see this. And now it's not just you and your family doing this, right? You've got a whole slew, your whole team behind you.
We have a core of about 20 volunteers who come every year and put in hours of work. And then we have about 1,500 volunteers who just walk into our yard and say, how can I help? It's wonderful. It's children who scoop, adults who help carve, and people that have some skill at carving and some who don't. They occasionally ruin a pumpkin, and I've always said if I ever get upset about that, I need to quit, because that's not what this is about.
Yeah.
It's about the kindness of others and the help that they give us. And so we have a crazy madness for a full week. We have to do 500 a day for 6 straight days to be done by next Saturday night. But that's when everything will be up and lit, and we'll have 3,000 pumpkins in the yard. 3,000.
So when you first started this, obviously you probably just had a handful of pumpkins. So every year it's just grown and grown?
It grew because as my daughters grew up, their friends from Kenova High School would come over and help. And it's been the same amount of work for me every year. But the number of volunteers have allowed us to do more. And so it has grown, and now I don't know, of those 1,500 people, I don't know probably 50 of them. They're just wonderful people who show up and help.
All right, let's check out the Pumpkin House, can we?
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's go. And you can see these are already drawn, ready to be scooped and carved. And we have 2 categories of carving, where we carve through the entire wall like this turkey. The carvers will follow my drawing and stop where the line stops. And then we have those that we scrape, which have more detail on them. This is normally my garage, but now it's the carving station for the scraped pumpkins, and they're working on those. You can see this is one of the, this is a trumpet in the orchestra. And so what they have done is they have scraped out inside of my drawing, and then they will scrape the inside, and when it's placed on a light, that will come through. Then we've got out here are the scooping tables, where the kids from Spring Valley High School now are helping, and they're scooping out all of the insides, and then after they scoop them, they go to one of 2 locations, in here to be scraped or around there to be carved. And keeping this straight is the most difficult task, because it's beautiful chaos. Along this wall right here is where we'll have all of the presidents and patriotic pumpkins, and then we'll have, on that section down near the front, we'll have all of the West Virginians to guess.
I'm gonna let you get back to work. Before I do, if people want to come out to the pumpkin house, hours or anything they need to know.
Well, we will be working. Volunteers that want to come can come anytime. We say generally from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., but we actually work before and after that for the next days up through the 24th and possibly even the 25th. We may need some people that morning to help do some things. So they can volunteer anytime from now through Saturday. They can come see it anytime also. It doesn't really open or close, it's my yard. But what happens is many people come to see the process and to watch that. So we'll have lines of people walking through here, both volunteering and also coming just to see it. So people can come from the 18th, which we started on Saturday, through the 24th and volunteer, and they can come see it anytime. It will be up through Halloween.
Okay. All right, come out to the pumpkin house. We'll be right back.